Lightup is the data quality tool built for the enterprise at cloud scale. With enterprises driving customer experience through data while also making big investments in the cloud, data quality tools, both legacy and new, are struggling to keep up with both the scale, security, and unique requirements of the enterprise. Lightup was built from the ground up to support these enterprise requirements with data quality that actually checks the data itself rather than just metadata and fact tables. Lightup scales to cover petabytes of data, millions of columns and tables across any environment combination. Lightup is deployable where it makes sense for your security and compliancy concerns. And Lightup is easy for everyone, regardless of technical ability. To have full data quality coverage, a company must monitor the availability of their data, how their data conforms to desired parameters, if the data exists within expected values and ranges, if the data in the sources and destinations align as expected, and whether or not business-specific metrics meet data stakeholder expectations. Lightup provides a simple and intuitive UI that empowers any user with critical data quality information, whether that is at the data source level, the database, data warehouse, or data lake level, and individual table behavior. This includes information like how much of the table has data quality coverage, has the schema changed at all, what the data loading delay looks like, and how much data volume exists. To enable metadata metrics on the columns of a table, simply go to the Table Metrics Management screen, select the desired columns, and enable profiling and other desired metrics appropriate for each column. With Lightup monitoring the behavior of the columns, you will now be able to get information related to the distribution of values on columns, whether the categories within the column have changed, and the 0% of values within each column. Lightup can also reconcile data that moves from one data source to another. To create a reconciliation check, simply go to the Create Custom Metric, define the metric type and name, use the drop-downs on the left to specify the source system, then use the drop-downs on the right to specify the destination system. Lastly, select the required comparison columns and timestamps. Once that is done, you can preview the outcome of the reconciliation check and save the metric. Lightup also allows for the user to specify business-oriented metrics, such as categorizing the volumes in a column and even grouping those categories by slices in a different column. To do this, simply create a custom metric, specify the type and name, fill in the required column information, preview the data, and save the metric. Once metrics are generated in Lightup, the user can then add different monitor types to the metrics as needed, both automatic and customized monitors. To do this, go to the desired metric, add a new monitor, and click the Create a Monitor link. The first screen you will see shows which metric and symptom to detect, whether Lightup should account for trend, if the monitor should use additional machine learning algorithms, and the name of the monitor. As with all machine learning and data science algorithms, Lightup's models need to be trained. Every Lightup monitor model has the ability to be trained on the historical data that exists within the related data sources. Additionally, the user can select multiple training periods, which can account for missing data or incomplete data sets. The user can further customize the model as needed and even allow for user supervision on anomalies that are detected. Once the model is customized, the user can save and train the model, then make it live. Any incidents detected by Lightup monitors can send alerts to Slack or Teams channels, send emails, alert PagerDuty, and even create tickets in Jira or ServiceNow. Whenever there is an issue, Lightup will generate an incident for the user to explore. By clicking down into the Explorer view, the user will be able to see the exact issue and the time frame. They'll be able to see what the trend looked like. They'll be able to click into the incident to get more information. Once inside the incident dashboard, the user has the ability to correlate incidences. Whenever a data leader desires to see the data quality health of their entire system, they'll be able to go into Lightup's dashboards, see what the overall score for their health is, be able to drill down into specific problem areas that might exist, see exactly which days were causing problems, and then even understanding what the 2-week monitor summary looked like. Lightup Data, data quality for the enterprise at cloud scale.